Say if you calculate to give us maybe 730
Okay. Good morning, students. How are you doing today? Okay. You have mathematics today, and the topic is what problem leading to simultaneous linear equation. Okay. And I realized that the assignment given in the last lesson about let's say 10 people or 10 students have submitted. The rest are yet to. So I will just, instead of solving the assignment right now, I will put correction to the class work. Okay. So I will expect the remaining that they should send their assignment. The email has been given. So submit your assignment. Okay. Now the classwork, I'll quickly rush through it. Correction. Then we move to today's topic, which is word problem leading to simultaneous linear equation. Okay. All right. The first question on the last lesson for classwork says you should solve for m and n. Given that 1/3 into m minus 3n equals 2. Okay? Equals 2. Now, when you look at this first equation, what do? You find a way to linearize it. And to do that, let us multiply through by 3. So when you multiply through by 3, 3 on 3 will cancel out. Then you have 2 multiplied by 6. Most of you have done it, and this is just a correction. Okay, so when you multiply through by 3, okay, then you will have m minus 3n equals 6. So we call this equation 1. Okay, that's equation 1. Then another equation given, we have m plus n over 4 equals 1/2. It's given in fraction as well. What do? You find a way to linearize it. Comparing 4 and 2, the one with the highest power is 4. In such a way, if you multiply through by 4, this will be linearized to m plus n. Then this should just be 4 divided by 2. You all know that. Okay, so when you multiply this by 4, what do you have? You have m plus n equals 2. Okay, and this would be equation 2. So all that we need to do is to find the value of the variable for m and n in equation 1 as well as equation 2. Now, you have been given tools. What are the tools? You've been taught the substitution method as well as elimination method. So either way will work, okay, depending on how the method you know best. Okay, now we just consider equation 1 and 2. Okay, now considering equation 1 and 2, what do we do to eliminate plus n equals 2? That's equation 2. Okay, so when you look at both equations, it's very easy for us to eliminate m. Okay, so eliminating m, it means you have to subtract equation 1 from equation 2 from equation 1. Okay, so when you do that, m we cancel m. Then we have minus 3n minus n. So this will turn to minus 4n. Okay, and we have 6 minus 2, and that will give us 4. Okay, now dividing both sides by 4, or you can divide by minus 4, your final answer will be n equals to minus 1. Okay, now we therefore substitute n equals to minus 1 into either equation 1 or equation 2. Okay, now for this lesson, I'll substitute into equation 2. Now, we want to, okay, now let us put n equals minus 1 into equation 2. Okay, into equation 2. All right, so we have m plus n. Now, instead of writing n, we'll put the substitute value, which is minus 1. Okay, equals 2. And the next thing is to find the value of m. So we have m minus 1 equals 2. Now we now take this to this side, and 1 moving to the other side, or the right hand side of the equation, it will turn to positive. Or you can say add 1 to both sides, all mean the same thing. Then you have m is equals to 2 plus 1. M equals 3. So you have your n to be minus 1 and your n to be 3. Okay, so this is classwork. You've done it anyway. But for the assignment, like I said, I need you all to submit before we do the correction. That's why I don't want to start with the correction of the assignment now. Okay? All right. The second question, question 2, you are given 2 raised to the power of x plus 2y equals 1. Okay. And when you look at this, what do we do so that we have to compare the power on both sides of the equation? This is our left hand side, this is our right hand side. We therefore realize that any number that is raised to the power of 0 will give us 1. So instead of writing 1, we can write 1 as 2 raised to the power 0. That is 2 raised to the power 0. Okay. N raised to the power of 0 is 1. So when you do that, it's very easy for us to now compare the power. So comparing the power of both sides, we therefore have x plus 2y equals 0. We can call this equation 1, or you can express it further to be x equals minus 2y and call this equation 1. Okay, you can do that. Then the second equation, given that 3 to the power of 2x plus y equals 27. Again, we make sure that this 27, we can express it in terms of 3 to the power of a certain number. And giving it a very keen look, we realize that 3 raised to the power of 3 will give us 27. Okay, 3 raised to the power of 3 will give us 27. So we can rewrite this. Instead of writing 27, we can write as 3 raised to the power 3. And that will give us 27. Again, we compare the power because they are the same base. Okay, we compare the power. Comparing the power, you have 2x plus y equals 3. Okay, 2x plus y equals 3. We can call that equation 2. Okay, now doing that, you have linearized it, and that we need to deal with equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, now I will clean this to give us the equation that we need to deal with. All right. So let me just rewrite this. You have x equals minus 2y, that's equation 1. And we have 2x plus y is equals to 3, equation 2. Okay, now you realize that we are using both methods that you've been taught, substitution method as well as elimination method. In this case, if you look at equation 1, x is given to be negative 2y. So we can substitute for x in equation 2. Okay. We therefore put x to be minus 2y into equation 2. Okay. Doing that, you have 2 into, instead of writing x, then you put your minus 2y, which is the substitute value for x. Then plus y equals 3. Okay. Next thing is to expand the bracket. Opening the bracket, you have 2 and 2 give us 4. So you have minus 4y, okay, plus y equals 3. Now, when you compare the coefficient, okay, you have y minus 4 plus 1. That will give you minus 3, okay, which is equals to 3. What do? You divide both sides by negative 3. Okay, when you do that, you have y equals minus 1. Now, you bear it in mind that y is equal to negative 1. Then the next thing is to substitute for the value of y, which is minus 1, into equation 1. Okay. Put y to be minus 1 into equation 1. Equation 1 says x equals to minus 2. Now, y. Instead of writing y, we know the value of y to be negative 1. So you have this way. Then your x is equals to minus and minus turn to positive. Then 2 multiplied by 1 give us 2. So we have the answer to the 2. So y is equals to minus 1. Yx is equals to 2. All right. Okay, so this is just to refresh and to joggle your memory based on what we have done in the last class. Okay, again, I repeat, your assignment is very important. Send to me so we can do the correction. All right. Now, today's topic is word problem leading to simultaneous equation. Now, you realize that during previous or 2 previous lessons, we did something of sort, word problem. Okay. Now, you'll be given the challenge in words, and you'll be asked to form a quadratic equation from it, or rather linear equation from it. This is a very good example. Okay, I believe you can see it on your monitor or your screen. Okay, if you read through the question, you need to really understand the question, and the understanding of the question will lead you to how to solve it. Okay, so I need your maximum concentration on it. Now listen up. The question says 7 cups and 8 plates cost 1,750 naira. Now let us represent cup for C. Let's say cup as C, then plate for P. Okay. Now 7 cups and 8 plates cost 1,750 naira. So we can write that 7 cups plus 8 plates cost 1,750 naira. Okay. Now, another information is 8 cups plus 7 plates cost 1,700 naira. So we can write this 8 cup plus 7 plates cost 1,700 naira. And the question says, calculate the cost of a cup and a plate. Invariably, you find your C to be a certain value, which will be in naira, okay? Which will be in naira, as well as that of the plate. Now you realize this is a linear equation, and we have 2 equations, so we have to solve them simultaneously. So we have justified the example, or we have transformed the challenges or the word problem into equation. 7 cups plus 8 plates cost this. 8 cups plus 7 plates cost 1,700. So you need to work this out. What do you do? Okay, so it's so simple. Looking at it now, I think the best thing to do is just to, first of all, let's also subtract. Okay, you can do it in the best way you can, but easier way is also very good. Now, if you try to subtract all through, okay, 7 cups minus 8 cups, you have negative C. That is 7 minus 8 will give you minus 1. So we have this. Also, 8 minus 7 will give you just 1, and that is 1 plate. So you have 1750 minus 1700. That will give you 50. All right. So from this point, you can have your P to be 50 plus cup. That is, cost of 1 plate is equal to 50 plus the cost of 1 cup. Now, let me write this as equation, or let me put this as 3 anyway, so that you'll not be confused with the equation we have earlier. This is 1 and this is 2. Okay. So you have this. P is equal to 50 plus C. Okay. The next thing to do is now to substitute P, which is equal to 50 plus C, into any of the equation. Any of equation 1 and 2. Okay. So that is what I'm going to do now. So substitute P, which is equal to 50 plus C, into either equation 1 or equation 2. And doing that, you get your answer. Now for this class, we now put the value of P, which is equal to 50 plus C, into let's make use of equation, let's say 1. Okay. To equation 1. Good. Now, equation 1 is given as 7C. So we write 7C plus 8P. But our P is given as 50 plus C. Okay. Therefore, open the bracket and write 50 plus C. Okay. Which is equal to 1750. Okay. Now, if you continue, you expand the bracket to open it up, you have 7C, okay, plus 8 on 50, you have that to be 400. Okay, then you have 8c, which is equal to 1750. Okay, now we have to collect the like terms. You have 7c, you have 8c, you have 400, and you have 1750. Okay, so that's what we just quickly do. All right. So doing that, 7c plus 8c will give us 15c. So you have 15c, okay, which is equals 400. Move to the other side, to the right hand side, will become negative 400. Okay, to become negative 400, or you can at first say to both equation, or to both sides of the equation, subtract 400. Okay, to both sides of the equation, subtract 400. Okay, so when you do that, you will have 1750 minus 400. So you have that to be 1350. 1350. Okay, when you do that, you have 1350. Therefore, you divide both sides by 15 for us to have c. Okay, now we have 15c is equals to 1350. Okay, we divide both sides by 15. 15 on 15, we cancel out. And when you divide this by 15, what do you have? 1350 divided by 15. You have that to be 90. That is, the cost of one cup is equals to 90 naira. Are you following? Okay. Having known the cost of one cup, and there is if you check equation 3, there is a linear relationship between P and C. Equation 3, there's a linear relationship between P and C. P is given as 50 plus C. Now that you have known C to be 90, what would be the value of P? Okay, so all that we're going to do is substitute for C in the third equation. Okay, substitute for C in equation 3. Okay, equation 3 says P is equal to 50 plus C, but C is given as 90. So we can write P to be 50 plus 90. Okay, so that you have your final answer to be what? 140 naira. So that's the value of one plate. The value of one plate is 140 naira. The value of one cup is given as 90 naira. Okay. Okay, so let's do another example, and I'll give you an exercise to do. Okay, I have to rub this off now. I hope you've all copied it down. Any question? No. You can Raise hand. Any question? Okay, I think. Okay. Okay. Alex, any question?
No, sir.
All right. Okay, so let's go through the other example. Well demarcated. Okay. So you can copy down the example 2. Okay. I quickly copy it down. So I don't need to rewrite I don't need to write it on the board. Okay, now considering another example, it says a two-digit number is such that the sum of its digits is 11. The number is 27 greater than the number obtained by interchanging the digit. Find the number. Now, there is something I want you to understand. Okay? Now, two-digit number. Let's say, let both digits be X and Y. Okay? Let the digits be X and Y. Let the digits be X and Y. Okay? Now, such that the sum of its digit is 11. So the first statement or the first sentence is that X, the sum, okay, is 11. The sum of the digit. That is, you have a digit, you have a number, which is double digit or two digits rather. But individually, the digits, when you add, you have it to be what? 11. This is what I mean. Since the digit is given to be X and Y, we can say that then the number is XY. The number is XY. Okay, that's the number. We don't know. But such that the digit is, when you add X to Y, you have it to be 11. Let's call this equation 1. Now, there's something I want you to know. This, just X is a unit. But when you have them both, you have it in tens and units. Okay. In such a way, I can rewrite this as 10x plus y. Okay. You understand this? I can write this xy to be in this form. That is, if I take my x to be the one with the tenth digit, Okay, if my x is the one with the tens digit, adding it to y, I will still have this. Okay. Now, for better understanding, let me put a number here just to express this. Okay, let us say that, note, let us say that our, instead of writing x and y, I can have it to be, let's say, 39. So this should be my x, this should be my y. Okay, it's an example. This should be my x, should be my y. So I can write 39 in this form. Writing 39 in this form will now be 10 multiplied by 30 plus 9. You can realize that this will give me 39 again. Okay, you know, 3 multiplied by 10 will be 30, then 30 plus 9, I'll have 39. So the writing x and y, separating it in tens and digit, tens and units, I have this. Is that clear? Okay. This is an example which can be rewritten in terms of this expression. Is that clear? Okay. Having done that, realize that we make use of this format often. Okay. Having written that, I'll rub this off so that we can continue. Okay. Now the question now says that, another statement says the number is 27 greater than the number obtained by interchanging the digit. Now, this is the number. X and y is the digit. Now, I can rewrite this as, which is the number, 10x plus y, okay? 10x plus y. Say the number is 27 greater than the number obtained by interchanging the digit. Okay, we can say 10 plus y is equals to 27. 27 plus, so when you interchange it, it will therefore be 10y plus x. Okay, are you following? When you interchange the digits, it will now be 10y plus x. When you interchange the digits. Okay. All right. Now that number, which is this, is 27 greater when you interchange the digits. It's 27 greater than the number by interchanging the digits. That is, the number is equal to 27 plus when you interchange it. Okay. So I move to the next point. What do we do? So we have 10x plus y, okay? 10x plus y equals 27 plus 10y plus x. Okay, now we need to collect the like terms. So we have 10x minus x, that is x moving to this side, okay, plus y minus 10y equals 27. Okay, equals 27. Collecting like terms. Okay, we have to take y for y and x for x. Collecting like terms. So this will give us 9x. 9x, 10x minus x. You have 9x. And for this, you have minus 9y. Minus 9y equals 27. Okay. Equals 27. Okay. The next thing is when you divide through by 9. Dividing through by 9, we have x minus y equals 3. Okay. So this is equation 2. This is equation 2. Okay, now let us bring equation 1 to equation 2. Let's bring equation 1 to equation 2. Okay, question 1 is x plus y equals 11. That is equation 1. Okay, what do? We simply make use of the elimination method by summing both equations, because it's a simultaneous equation. Now, when you sum both equations, okay, you have 2x minus y plus y will cancel out. Okay, then you have 3 plus 11, and that will give you 14. When you divide both sides by 2, you have your x to be 7. You have your x to be 7. Okay, now x is equals to 7. What will be y? Okay, now from equation 1, okay, from equation 1, we realize that y is equals to 11 minus x. Okay, from equation 1, y is equals to 11 minus x, and x is given to be 7. You have your y to be 11 minus 7, and 11 minus 7 will give you 4. Okay, so you have your x to be 7 and your y to be 4, and you can actually test. Okay, x is given to be 7, y to be 4. Okay, when you put the value of x and y, you realize that you get the answer. You can see if x is 7, y is 4. 7 plus 4 will give you 11. Okay, so very easy to test. All right. So I want to, any questions so far? Any question? You can raise hand. Okay. Okay. Fatima. Fatima, raise hand. Let me see. You have a question. Alima. And it's Fatima. Okay, Fatima, I can hear you now.
Okay, so can you use elimination method for the example 2 instead?
Example, which example?
The one you just finished doing.
Yes, we use the elimination method. We eliminate y when you sum both equations. So y will be eliminated. So you have 2x and 14. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay. Agoro. Alima. Alima.
Hi, I wanted you to scroll down before, but you have done it. So thanks, sir.
Okay. Search for Daniel. Daniel. I can see Daniel. Thought you have. Okay. Okay, Yusuf Kazim. Yusuf Kazim, your question.
So,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
how
okay,
do
I'm listening.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So can you help us confirm the other number, like a check, so that people understand better? Like
Okay.
the other number.
Okay.
Yes.
The other number.
Yeah.
All right. Let me quickly do that. All right. Thank you. Latif. Okay. Latif. I don't know. Can't see that. Okay. Fatima, you are listening again. You are listening again. The question.
Yes, I have a question.
All right. Okay. Remember, we have x. We got our x to be 7, and we have y to be 4. Now, to check the second statement, okay, to check the second statement, which says that 10x plus y is 27 plus 10y plus x. Okay, so we want to check this. Okay, so let's substitute the value of x and for y in this second statement. So doing that, you have 10 into 7 plus 4 is equal to 27. Remember, it's 27 more plus now 10 into 4, okay, and x is 7. Okay, so you have this to be 70 plus 4 is equal to 27, okay, plus this is 40, is 40 plus 7, okay, is 40 plus 7. So you have 74 is equal to 27 plus 47. Okay. Now remember, I'm going to say that when you interchange it, it is 27 greater or 27 more. So all we need to do, we have our number to be 74. Okay. So when you interchange it, you add it to the word 47. So when you add 47 to 27, you realize that you get same number, which is a good check for your result. Okay. All right, so try this. Okay, I want to try this. Depending on the time, but try it as a class work. Say half of A's money plus 1/5 of B's money makes 100 naira. That's the first statement. Another statement is 2/3 of A's money plus 2/5 of B's money makes 150. How much money has each? Okay. how much money as each. Okay. All right, so solve this. Okay. All right, solve this. I hope you have the question down already. Put the question down. Let me check something. Okay. Okay. Because of the time, so I want to solve it. Send your answer to the image shown on your screen. Okay. Send it to the email shown on your screen. Yeah, for sure. I share. Let me see the copy down the assignments. Okay. Latif.
Sir, please scroll it up to the question.
Okay, all right. Thank you. The question. Okay, so this is the question. Hope you can see the question now. This is the question. Okay, copy down the question. Sunny, any question? Sunny? Okay. Have you copied down the question? Yeah. All right. Let's go. All right. So we see in next lesson, so we can continue with class. Okay. Thank you.